Oh, I've certainly had people say inappropriate things. I've certainly had people suggest that maybe we should just go out and, and in situations in which it was somebody more senior than I. And I've never faced a quid pro quo, an explicit quid pro quo. I've never had anyone do anything that I would consider assault. But I don't know a woman alive who hasn't had somebody say or do something that was inappropriate at best and aggressive at worst. I think that the movement to expose these circumstances is a good thing. Let's clear the air about it. I do think we have to be a little bit careful. Let's not turn women into snowflakes. Let's not infantilize women. And what I really don't want to happen is I don't want it to get to a place that men start to think, well, maybe it's just better not to have women around. I've heard a little bit of that, and it worries me some.
Did you see Oprah's speech at the
I did.
Golden Globes?
I read it. I read it.
You know, over the years, your name always comes up. Why doesn't Condoleezza Rice run for president? Why doesn't she run for vice president? You never have.
No, and never will.
And why is that?
Because you have to know your own DNA. And I've been around the process enough to know that I love policy, I don't love politics. And to think that there are other ways, better ways for me to do public service.
So what's your advice to Oprah, who's now the subject of a frantic draft effort?
Well, I would say to Oprah, be sure that you really want to be a politician. You know, there's a funny thing that happens. When you're Secretary of State or you're a celebrity and you're out there representing the world, everybody gets to make a blank page of what they think you would look like as the president. And they only focus on those characteristics that they want to see in the presidency. Now you're running for office. And all of a sudden, you're not that person who's just a blank sheet of paper. But I would just say, if you're contemplating running for office, just recognize that we put people through a brutal process.
Yeah.
And they don't come out quite the same.
I agree. That's the advice that I would give.